Now, let's add some new tables inside our database using the migration. So we have categories. Now let's create the brands tables to store the brand names by let's type PHP artisan make migration, then create brands table, enter. It has been created. Now let's copy all the columns from the categories and paste it inside the branch because all the columns between both of these tables are same. So let's format this. Now let's create another table for the products. So let's type here in the set of brands. Let's change this to products. Enter. Now inside our products table, first of all, we want to create a relationship between the categories, brands, and the products. So each product can have one category and one brand. So to create the foreign keys, I will type table foreign ID, then the column name, for example, brand ID. Then after that, I will call constraint function, and inside here I will pass the table name in with the table that I want to create relation. So in this case it's brands. Let's copy this and paste it in here. You can also make it cascade on delete by typing cascade on delete. Now let's create another foreign key for categories as well. Copy and paste, then change the brand ID to category ID and change the brands to categories, the same name that is in here or your table name. Paste it in here. Then we want the product name, so the type is string and the column name is name. You can also add a slug. So let's make this slug slug, and if you want this to be unique, you can just pass the unique function by typing unique. Then after that we can add for example regular price or the price. So let's type here $sign table. For the price I'm going to use decimal because it can have decimal places. So for that I will in a set of integer I will type decimal, then I will pass the column name which is regular price, and in the second parameter of the decimal we have to define how many digits we want. For example, I want it to in total it should be 10 digit, and 2 digit of them should be used for the decimal places. In total there will be 10 digits and only 2 of them will be used for the decimal places. Okay, we have regular price. Let's add a sale price also. So $sign table decimal sale price. Again, the total number of digits should be 10 and only use 2 digits for the decimal. Now, some products can have sale price, some products can not have sale price. So it means that this column is nullable. We can allow null values in this column. So for that, to allow a column to be nullable, we can just type nullable and enter. Now this column allow a null value. Then after that, let's add a SKU also for the product. So string SKU, and this can also be nullable. Then Let's keep the record of how much of this product we have in our inventory. So for that we will say thousand table, and in here I am going to use integer because it can be 1 2 3 or 100. It's an integer number how much quantity we have. So let's type integer, then the column name, let's call it stock quantity. In here let's say this column cannot be nullable, so I will say nullable is equal to false, and I will give him a default value as well. The default value should be 0. So whenever we create a new product, automatically the quantity should be added as a 0. Actually, let's do something much better than this. Instead of these, let's make this nullable, and in here let's create a new column as a enum. Now enum columns are those columns that accept only the specific values. For example, in here I will create an enum column with the name of stock status, and I will say that this column should only accept these values. One is in stock and another one is out of stock. And we can also define the default value for this, which can be in stock. Then let's create another table for feature products and make it as a string, then call it feature, and by default let's say no. Now each products can have two description, one long description and one short description. For the short description we can use it to show in the product card, and for the long description we can use it to show it in product page. So let's create those table also. So let's say string short description, and this can be nullable. Then uh, our long descriptions, so the long description I will use text as my data type because it can be very long. So let's call this one description and make it nullable as well. After that we will create a column for the status of the product, so it can be draft or for sale. So let's say status default should be draft. Now if we move to our terminal and type php artisan migrate, it will create brands and products table. If we go to our database and refresh, now you guys can see we have our brands and our products table in here. So this is how we can create our tables inside a database.